right, girls, I've got a good one for you. Who doesn't like a mid-length, low-density bob? This girl does. But I haven't taken it out of the box, so I'm going to take it out with you. So this is BELLE TRESS's Napoli in the color Milkshake Blonde R. One of my favorite blondes from BELLE TRESS. And if you like Raquel Welch's Shaded Biscuit, I think you'll really like Milkshake Blonde R. If you're new to wearing wigs, oftentimes, not always, oftentimes wigs come to us inside out. And you see that netting that it was in the inside? What they do is they wrap the wig when it is right side out before it comes to you, and then they turn it inside out. So this is BELLE TRESS's Napoli. I just know I'm gonna love it already, okay? In Milkshake Blonde R. How beautiful is this blonde? I told you it looks a lot like Raquel Welch's Shaded Biscuit. So let's take a look at the inside of the cap before I go ahead and put it on. So this is from their City collection. You know how much I love BELLE TRESS's City collection. It's got a left-handed monofilament part, lace front, runs all the way into the ear tabs. So an extended lace front is going to make wearing your hair away from your face look incredibly natural. I absolutely love this cap feature. And then you've got felt covered ear tabs, and then you've got wefted sides, back, an extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. These adjusters allow you to adjust this cap based on your head circumference. Now, this is an average size cap. Within the City collection, in my experience, they fit true to average, but why don't I pop it on and we'll take a look. All right, if you're new to wearing wigs, grab the wig by the nape. That's this section that falls at the back of your neck. Hold it with your thumbs on either side, and basically you're just diving your forehead into the front of that lace, and then you're pulling the nape back, okay? Just like this. All right. And you never want to pull on the front of that lace, all right? So grab, how crazy does this look? Grab the ear tabs and adjust that wig so that it lines up with your hairline. Okay, I already know. I love it. I love it. All right, hold on a second. Okay, so do you see that? That is a zigzag part. It's not intended to be worn that way. Take a rat tail comb and just run down that zigzag part and get the parting space that works for you. And there you go, a good illusion of scalp just with a first run through of breaking that zigzag part. And then what I like to do is just get my fingers in there to release the fibers off of that cap. Remember, it's been in its box on its way to you. So you just want to sort of wake up those fibers and get them moving. And don't be afraid to make this wig and this style your own. The tip for you. Do you see how these pieces are looking to fall forward a little bit? You can do and fix that in two ways. Number one, just spray it with a little bit of water. Number two, you can pin this back, add a little bit of heat with your hair dryer on low, keep it pinned back, let it cool, and it will help to redirect those fibers. But I can tell you right out of the box, right away, this is a style that I personally love. I think it is a great mid-length, lightweight bob, and I'm pretty confident you're gonna love it too. The most important spots for me to share with you is the lace front. So let me get up close to show you. The lace is coming to here, which you really cannot see because it is melting into my skin. And then you've got that extended, whoops, hold on. And then you've got that extended lace that's running all the way into the ear tabs. So like I said earlier, you could wear this back and pin it back with confidence because of that beautiful lace front. This is why I love a lace front. This is why I love an extended lace front. And check out the ear tuck. The density is low enough that you can absolutely tuck this behind your ear, which I love. I am a natural ear tucker. I think it feels comfortable. It feels like your own bio hair. So the density is low enough that you can absolutely tuck it. That's a win. Why don't I do a turn so that you can see this beautiful style on all sides? So this is my right hand side. And then the back. My left hand side. And then with it tucked. And then back to the front. And this wig is made from BELLE TRESS's heat defying synthetic fibers. So I don't know if you guys can notice, it does not have any unnatural shine. The denier on these fibers is really fine and lifelike, and they perform very, very well. So you can add curls. You could straighten this further. You can heat style this. You just want to keep your heat tools on low. I recommend just under 300 degrees. And I also recommend that you spray it with a good heat protectant before you heat style it. I particularly love the Hair You Wear's Restore because it's sort of 3-in-1. It's a conditioner, it's a detangler, and it's also a heat protectant. The more I have this on my head, the more I honestly love it. And I really love this length. So overall, this mid-length bob is 12 inches. The sides range between 9 and 12 inches. And you can see some of those layers. Like, I love the way the hair along this side here is falling. I think it's so beautiful. And then the nape is 5 inches. And then altogether, this piece weighs 4.6 ounces, which is pretty average for a wig of this length. That said, it's also low density. So I was a bit surprised at seeing that it weighed as much as 4.6 ounces. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like too much hair. I'm absolutely loving it. But if you're new to wearing wigs, I wanted to share with you a few things. Number one, wigs do take a little bit of care, okay? So you will wash this approximately 5 to 6 wears, maybe even 7. It really depends on how long one wear is for you. For example, am I wearing this for a few hours around my house, or am I wearing this for 12 hours? I'm outside, I'm playing at the beach. Those are two very different wears. The point is, the least you can wash that, the longer your fibers will last. So you don't need to wash your wigs at the same frequency as we would with our bio hair. And one of the amazing benefits of having a synthetic fiber wig is that after you wash this piece, it is going to dry exactly as you see it here, or exactly as you have last heat styled it. So for example, if I curl this piece and I add waves, and then I go and wash it, it is going to dry with the waves that I last baked into these fibers. Does that make sense? And if your wig, like this one, is made from heat-defiant synthetic fiber, what you need to know is that HD, or heat-defiant synthetic fiber, needs heat in order for it to continue looking and feeling great. So taking your hot airbrush, running it through these ends, any areas of friction is where you're going to start to see the wear the most. So for example, we're rubbing on my shoulders, rubbing on my back. If you're constantly playing with these front sections, as an example, that's where you're going to start to see a little bit of wear. And taking heat to knock out some of that frizz will help to improve the longevity of your fibers. So I hope some of those tips helped you. I hope that you love BELLE TRESS's new Napoli as much as I do. And if you're interested in this piece, you can find it at my friends at wigsbypattispearls.com. Be sure to use my discount code ERYNN, ERYNN 30 to save. Stay well and stay safe. Bye everybody.